I'm not afraid to hear the word no. I'm not afraid to be told no. I'm not fearful usually about those kind of things. So I think I'm like, let's just go for it. I'm Jennifer Welker, founder of Golden Thread in Houston, Texas. Hearing the word no encourages me maybe more than the average person. Even as a small child, I was a highly competitive gymnast and I was not the best. I had to work my little tushy off. Same thing with going to UT and becoming a cheerleader. They told me, no, you're too tall. You can't do this. I'm like, I'm gonna work so hard that they're gonna say yes to me. And then they did. No, you can't go to nursing school. You're not this or that, because that's for really smart people. Being a nurse and helping others and really pouring my life into helping and saving lives. And I was in the neonatal ICU, where is not for the faint of heart. Thankfully, we live in a city that if you get sick, that's where you want to go. It is one of the most magnificent places to work because there's some of the most amazing stories that come out of it, but also there's these stories that you lose patients every day. It's a very somber place to work. You're seeing families lose a child. You're seeing them on their worst day. It is a difficult place to work emotionally. I would come home from my job and my outlet for me was I would make jewelry. That was how I would escape what had happened at work. Family and friends were like, wow, that's really cute. Where did you get that? I'm like, oh, well, I made it. You know, like, what? I thought you're a nurse. Like, what do you mean? Oh, well, I'm doing this on the side or, you know, whatever. And can I buy that from you? I mean, that's how it started. Golden Thread is a luxe line of jewelry, but at an affordable price. And it is for women of all ages. It is something that I wanted to create, something that my 4-year-old daughter could wear, and something that my grandmother could wear. And it just fills in all the gaps. I had had a little success in moving the business forward a little bit. I had had a feature come out with People Style Watch. We had been featured on the Today Show. And I felt like, okay, I want to maybe send something to some big celebrities. We need some big celebrity names to maybe get in more of the bigger stores or into more of the bigger press outlets. At the time, Pippa and Kate Middleton were it. They were the people. I mean, you talk about like setting a high goal. That was it. And I was just like, let's just send her a piece of jewelry. Like, it's probably going to get thrown in the trash, but you dare and you risk. And like, sometimes it pays off. This one really paid off for us. So we would look at all of these paparazzi pictures that were posted of her in London. And about 3 weeks later, sure enough, there it was. I was sitting there in the morning. And I'll never forget it. There's Pippa on her way to work carrying her cup of Starbucks coffee, and there it was. There was this piece of jewelry, clear as day, and I could not tell you what a moment that was for us. I was like, no. We were inundated with it. I remember like having to go buy another printer to print out the number of orders we were getting. It was just insane. I hired on like a bunch of people to come help, you know, just around the clock. My mom, my grandmother, my mother-in-law, 10 friends. I'm paying everybody hourly because we were doing like an assembly line like at the Welker's house. I was the engraver at the time. This engraving machine sat in our guest room on a big table because it's like a car. I definitely thought I have bit off more than I can chew. I mean, it brought so many people to recognize who we are and to be able to say, as seen on Pippa Middleton and some of these celebrities that were wearing us, Camila Alves and Brooke Burke, people wanted this product and I just did not have the capability to do it, especially in our house. So we moved out of the house and found a place that was perfect for us, that we could manufacture and ship and handle all the customer service, but actually make the jewelry in-house, engrave it in-house. I feel like Houston is an amazing place for artists and for the creative people. There are so many people in this city. You don't need to go to New York and LA. Like, they are here, really skilled people who also love it here and don't want to leave. So it worked out for us, and we have found truly the best in the business to be making my pieces from scratch. That is my absolute favorite part, is designing and seeing it go from sketch to neck. It's what I love. I'm so passionate about it. I want to be hands-on. I'm still designing, sketching. It's just, that's part of me.